time. So as a new speaker here, as leadership, I'm happy to receive you here, especially receiving people who are supposed to hold us accountable, to hold the government, to be able to audit and find faults. And now when we see people being, you were Office of Parliament, I don't know why you didn't find some faults here before. And I want to open up to you that we want to work with you on issues of accountability, audit, so that you help us be the best 12th Parliament. That's our goal. We are not without interest, but we want to put our interests aside and try to work with you. So we also expect you to do your work as Auditor General so that you tell us our faults early enough. We are trying to promote here in these 5 years is accountability. We need to support the accountability committees thoroughly, not to do politics, but do real accountability. And from my pledge, he said it starts with us, we, the members of Parliament, me, the Speaker. Accountability starts with us. And I hope it will also start with you. So the big question has been, who audits the Auditor General? Some of those things we need to find a solution so that we as Parliament, we audit, we hold everyone accountable. Who holds us accountable? Should we leave it only to the members of public, to voters, or we need to find some accountability measures that we can account for the time, we can account for the resources that we are given. We are the only people who are paid some allowances and we don't have to report anywhere. You see? And we are public servants. You understand that? So it has to start with us. But we need to do it smartly and gain public confidence, that they will know that we are still people who can serve the government but serve the interests of Ugandans. Yeah, you're all looking all neat, and we can't all have enough money, but people who are working Auditor Generals are fairly paid as compared to other people. So there, we don't want to hear I was tempted to not make this voucher a sample. You remember the issue of the sample? It was not a sample. We want you to help us walk with our heads up, with our shoulders squared up when we say we are not afraid of anything, whether in darkness or in light. When I say that, most people say, no, Oboth Oboth is still excited about being a speaker. Yes, that is true, but I've been in government a little bit. I worked with government, I've been in Parliament, so I think I know what I'm talking about.
Will be what the membership will be in that respect?
I have already given you, the membership will be Chair Finance and Chair Legal. Those are the nominees from Parliament. Because why? Chair Legal is the Legal Committee is the only other committee that oversees 3 arms of government.
Yes.
Executive, Judiciary, and Parliament itself. So I found also Honorable Tashovia was a member of that. So that's the practice.
Okay.
I think that will go. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So thank you very much for that guidance.
Do I need to formally write?
Yes.
As part of tracing, audit, whatever. I will.
They call it trail.
Trail. You're keeping the trail. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
So finally, I know it's not time for talking about challenges, but I just wanted to mention one.
Do you have any challenges?
Oh yes, we do.
Okay.
Right, Honorable. Congratulating you for winning the West Budama seat. But most importantly, to congratulate you for being elected the Speaker of the 12th Parliament. Yeah, so Right Honourable Speaker, as you have already indicated, we are part of Parliament in a way. We have enjoyed some very good working relationship with Parliament for the last quite a number of years, especially since the enactment of the National Audit Act in 2008, where we were given some liberty to operate financially and also operationally. So that really required a lot of support, and we got a lot of support from Parliament, whereby we have been able to make a lot of achievements. Some of the support that we got was in terms of human resources. In 2008, Right Honourable Speaker, we were about 150 staff doing all that work of local governments, MDAs and LGs. But now we are about 600 due to the support of Parliament, and I'm aware that we still need another 600 to be able to be full capacity. But even with the 600 staff, we've been able to do 4,500 audits, up from 180 audits that we used to do in 2008. So really would like to appreciate Parliament for the support that has been on for the last few years. And we hope that, as you've promised, that we shall work together and also support each other in that respect. The law requires us that we submit our report to you within 6 months after the end of the financial year. That means that we have 6 months to audit, starting from July, and by 31st we should be able to hand over the report to you. For the last many years, I think 10 or 15, we have never defaulted on that. We normally hand over our report by that time. So what has happened in the last year, we haven't yet looked at. We are just starting to look at. My team is actually slightly bigger than this. A few of them are missing just because they are now on field activities. So to support that, we have what we call a parliamentary unit, which parliamentary unit, Mr. Zama introduced himself. You haven't felt him, but probably you'll be able to feel him. But I know that the committees of Parliament have felt him, because they are responsible for managing our business with Parliament. They give our parliamentarians briefs. They also support them when they are having discussions. So there's quite a lot happening in that respect. And for the last 10 years when we established this, it has really helped a lot. We also know that sensitizing our members of Parliament is a very important aspect. I know you were present at the Munyonyo meet. You were also present, Right Honourable, at the Entebbe meet. We were part of that. And we always take advantage of some of those meetings to be able to, sensitize parliamentarians on how we do our work and also what is expected from one another. So we shall continue for the next 6 months or so as part of our sensitization to do that. Yeah. So the other, of course, area that comes out which you touched was the interests that you may have, but also at the same time would like to welcome really some comments in specific areas where we need to improve. I know you mentioned something to do with what happened here some time back, but I think on no, it did not. It did not. I think in escaping the eye. I think in a closed door meeting we shall have more engagement on that matter, since it's a very sensitive matter. But also related to that, Right Honourable Speaker, is the fact that there are reports which are very sensitive in nature, classified and all that, which I'm not going to go into the detail. At some point, I think I would also like to have a closed meeting with you Just to give you context.
I thought you were coming for close meeting. I didn't know you were coming with the whole tribe.
Okay.
Your whole clan.
As I said, Right Honorable Speaker, they were very eager to meet you.
Okay.